say.
Who are you? What are you doing in my home?
Well, that's not that important. The real question is, what am I not doing in your home?
Who are you, freak?
Oh, I'm the freak. Weren't you just talking to yourself?
That's normal. Tons of people do that.
Yeah, people without any friends.
I have friends.
Oh, wow. Put down the beer. Guys, look, pipe down. I'm sure in time, if you give me a chance, I could be your friend.
For some reason, I highly doubt that. How long have you been over there in the corner of my room, anyway?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jeez. Right. Well, about that. I've been here long enough to know a few things. The first is that you need to redecorate badly. It's boring. There's not enough fire and brimstone and people screaming.
My decorations are not boring.
And the second thing is, what are you doing with all these books anyways? You should be living your life, having fun. You're still a kid, right? Don't worry about all this education.
But I do still have some sort of responsibility for this stuff. As much as I dread doing it.
My friend, listen. You just need to lay off some steam and lay off on the bear, good. And forget about all this responsibility things. Look, just let me, please. Just relax and breathe a bit.
But what about honor? I'm in honors, aren't I? The books might be outdated, but I do care about knowledge, about intellect, about what we stand for.
Honor? What?
Yeah.
That's just rich. You and you mortals about honor.
Mortals?
I mean people. I mean humans.
Humans?
Fellow honor students. Yes,
Oh.
you honor students
Oh.
at this university. You always are inside your books just rummaging around. It's a waste of time. Enjoy your life. What little bit you may have left.
What?
And just enjoy, have fun.
I want to. I want knowledge too.
Ooh. You know, that's something I could get behind.
It is.
I'm someone who wants knowledge as well.
Oh.
But what if I told you you could have knowledge, but you wouldn't have to work for it? What if you could have all the things, whatever is in this dust collector,
Yeah, right.
but what if I told you it was already there? What if I told you knowledge could be within yourself, and you are the only source of truth? And then all these dusty old books are worthless.
Yeah.
You know, I actually have a talent, if you will, a skill. I'm not trying to brag, but it's one no one else has. I'm able to go to these stories and pick out what I want and see things that no one else can see. What if I took you along? You might even be enlightened along the way. You would have knowledge without work.
Knowledge without effort. Intriguing. Show me.
Oh, good. Well, I thought you would never ask. Okay, let's see. Just give me a moment to
No,
warm up.
no.
Hey,
Oh.
this is Egyptian
Yeah.
cotton.
Oh, right, sorry.
This doesn't cost more than your tuition.
I doubt that.
Listen, let me just warm up, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and...
Nothing is happening. This is a joke.
Hey,
No.
you're a joke. Just give me a moment, okay? Look, do not be deceived. I am more than just a man. I have the abilities of untamed power. Behold. And, good. Took long enough. I should probably introduce myself before we get on with this little show. My name is Steve. My name is Steve, and I am a tycoon, a business tycoon, a scholar, actually. Can you believe it? You can have academics and make money. I never would have thought. I have the ability to take you along a journey. I can show you the things that really matter, and you can forget the things that don't. With her, she may be some work, but in time I think I'll show her that true knowledge comes within yourself. This first place I'm taking you is Faust, Dr. Faust. He was somebody that he wanted knowledge and all the power that comes with it. But why work for it? You can only go so far. You can only enjoy life until you hit those barriers. Faust found a way past it. He made a deal. The kind of deal a man probably shouldn't make, but he had that desire to do it. And that is why we are here. To see how you can find true power. All right, let's get this thing going.
It worked? Where are we?
We are in the laboratory of
Can I
Dr.
touch it?
No. Look, this is a very dangerous place. You may fall in acid or get electrocuted.
Oh my.
It's best to go over here.
Yeah.
Watch for resistance. Here, please, sit.
Es ist alles umsonst. I've studied everything there is to know. In philosophy, I've surpassed Socrates. In mathematics, Leibniz himself could not outmatch me. My knowledge of the law is finer than the very silks these spiders weave. I am a scholar above scholars, a man above every man. And yet, what good is it all?
See, all this school stuff is worthless. He would know. Look, he's pouting.
I guess there's no reason to put in all that effort after all.
I have reached the very limits of human comprehension. There is nothing in the world I do not know. But here I am, just as depressed as ever. There must be something of higher value I can pursue. Something more spiritual.
Did somebody call for a spirit?
Who are you?
I am a student of the arts, as you are. I'm very interested in your aim to elevate yourself, and lucky for you, I am ready to be your guide.
A student, are you? I've never seen a student with such a supernatural aura. Lugner, you are no student. You're a devil.
Oh.
You must be.
I am a pawn, a smaller player in a larger scheme. Aren't we all?
So, even the devil bows to a higher power. Perhaps I should look through that power to find inner peace, yeah?
Not so fast, Yuga. You can always find happiness in this world, if you know where to look.
I have seen everything there is to see on this world, and I have never once, even for a moment, been truly happy.
But you've never had me before. Let's draw the contract. If you promise to be my servant after death and give your soul over to me, I will go as your servant for life. I can bring you all the wonders and pleasure this world has to offer.
Don't forget, I've already seen all this world has to offer. I seriously doubt you could fulfill your end of this bargain.
My powers are beyond this world, Gore. Have a little faith in me.
Faith. 9. I will need a little more insurance. Make your contract say this. You will serve me in this life. And if you lead me to experience a moment wherein I am truly happy, that I would want to last forever. In that moment, I will die and be your slave forever.
Done. Let's see. Friends. Jovial company.
No.
Money. Riches.
No.
Fine. Youth. Love.
Boss! Yanu, enough! You promised me happiness, satisfaction, and joy from everything the world has to offer. But you've led to nothing but misery! I was better off as a scholar of the world only, not a purveyor of witchcraft.
Hey, you asked me for help.
I learned all the knowledge of the world for knowledge's sake, and was dissatisfied. I still know there is a higher meaning to all of this, but you have led me far astray in the wrong direction. Be gone, devil! You only lead to more despair.
Fine.
I think real joy comes from living for something greater than yourself. Perhaps I can use what I've learned to better this world, not only to siphon its energy for my own gain. I can start by draining the swamp outside the city and replacing it with a beautiful garden. Yeah!
I think I understand. The pursuit of knowledge,
Yes.
only when coupled by selfless pursuit,
Yes.
is the only way to create a better world for ourselves.
Yes. Wait, no! No! That's not the point. Look, you missed the good part. Didn't you see him partying and the girls? He had everything. That's the cool part here. He was happy.
Well, for a time. But all that happiness only led to more despair. What good is that?
Well, you know what? This is a first try, okay? There'll be others. We can take you other places. Why don't we do that? Then we'll move on. You might find something you like better. Okay. Ugh. You know, it's hard. It's not an exact science doing what I do. Sometimes you learn, sometimes you don't, and that's okay. There's room for improvement. Speaking of learning, have you ever really wanted to learn something that maybe you shouldn't have? Have you ever been curious about something that you were forbidden to know? This next one might be a little dark, a little grimy. Don't worry, it's not like the 1940s black and white film you watched in your grandma's basement of Frankenstein. No, this is the real Frankenstein by Shelley. Of the story of a man, Dr. Victor Frankenstein. And he wanted to know the secret to life, to be able to take something dead and make it alive. He was like a normal student. He had flashcards in one hand and a shovel and dead body parts in the other. Not that normal, after all. But that's besides the point. Because he learned that if you push past what's holding you, you can truly achieve everything within yourself. And I hope that she will learn that too. All right, now, look, listen.
Yeah, okay.
You turn around,
Yes.
you know, it's
Yeah.
a little grimy, it's kind of nasty. It's not like the things you experience
Oh, no, I've-
usually. Okay, so just turn around slowly, okay? Because it's very scary.
He's not that bad. Oh!
You just wait over here, okay? We'll just watch Frankenstein. Here, watch the doctor work.
It is finished. The years I have been searching for knowledge have finally come true. My work will be hailed throughout the world as the pinnacle of science. Rise and know your creator. What? Do you not know me? I'm the one who's responsible for you. Look at me. Yes. I am your creator. Come here. My son, for I value you as my own. It is right that you should learn to know me and love me, and finally, to obey me. By my hand, you will be the father of a new and perfect race. What have I done? I have broken the laws of God. It is hideous. It is monstrous. It is mine.
What am I? What have I done to deserve this? I did not ask to be created, and yet here I am. I brought nothing. I was given nothing except life. There must be something or some reason why you fled. I'm his responsibility. He must teach me right, so like thinking, no, I'm his responsibility. He must teach me.
Where is he?
Oh, forget it, your clues.
The monstrosity. I must destroy it. It is a pity, though. I spent so much time on him. It's as if he's a part of me. Wait, him? Part of me? It cannot be. I must destroy it. My deeds must be hidden. Wait. I hear it. I cannot face it. I must flee.
This man, he flees me. Why? I guess his own creation is hateful to him. Well, he shirks his duty in fleeing. I must find him and he must teach me.
Man, what a story, right? It's a classic. It never gets old.
That scientist made a huge mistake. He meddled with the higher powers of immortality and came back to haunt him.
Mistake?
Yeah.
No, not at all. You see, he got exactly what he wanted in the end. And sometimes you just have to ignore what is holding you back, or you'll never get anywhere.
But But wouldn't you agree that it's important to learn from the mistakes of others? To ensure that you yourself don't create something so horrible, so disgusting.
Well, look. It depends on how you define mistake. Okay, look, how about a little lesson? After all, what's wrong for one person might be right for another. And what's right for that person is wrong for another. It's all subjective.
Well, that's not exactly true.
Oh, look, will you? Hey, look over there. It's really fun doing this, you know. This next one, well, I have a soft spot. It's Voltaire. But Voltaire is one of those people that hated the world almost as much as I do. You ever get tired of living where you're at? You get tired of the bills, you get tired of the kids, you get tired of the stress, you get tired of the academics, you get tired of life. And sometimes life is not amazing. Voltaire knew that. Candide tried to find the best of all worlds. A haughty goal, a stupid one too. There is no best of all worlds. There is no better. There's nothing better than what it is right now. And trying to pursue that is a foolish errand. You might as well enjoy what you have now and figure out who you truly are. Only then will you be happy. And I think that's what she needs to see. This book really does show how crazy it can get, and I can't wait. Welcome to Candide. It's an interesting place. Look around. Tell me what you think.
Oh no. Oh my. Who is that?
That's just old Pan the boss. Look at this terrifying place. And he got a smile on his face. Inspirational. But for real, we should probably wait over there because we may catch something. Yes. Best to keep your distance.
Pangos, is that, what are you doing? Homeless and a beggar and the carrots. I don't know about the carrots. But and what are you doing? This is nothing like the best of all worlds that you've talked about.
Candide, I see you still need more learning, and clearly need to work on your metaphysical, theological, cosmologology.
But the smell in your face and the carrots. What is going on, man?
Candide, this is just syphilis. But hey, I've got this pretty tasty chocolate.
Thank you.
You see, Candide, my metaphysical, theological, cosmologology holds true even now. Syphilis is necessary in the best of all worlds. Because without the men who went all the way to the new world to get it, we would not have gotten all these great things, like chocolate.
You know, I have forgotten how wise in the ways of the world you are. This is inherently good, man. This certainly is the best of all worlds. Thank you. Whatever your name is, I forgot, Pangloss.
You like a carrot?
Of course! Let's go to the doctor and get you cured of your wonderful syphilis.
Yeah, this place has its moments, but I really like it because it. Hey! Oh, stupid, disgusting wart. I mean, sweet citizen. Must go to a hospital, please. This book shows how crazy things can get. And there's nothing like pure chaos to brighten up somebody's day.
Why do you like it? It's so everything.
Well, exactly. That's why it's so good. Because it destroys every philosophy, and it shows that you should cultivate your own garden.
That's a weird phrase.
Well, you're a weird student, and you know you should live for yourself. I mean, Candide says it himself later in the book, that at the end of the day, the world will keep turning no matter what you do. Even if you refuse to turn in that paper for that boring old Dr. Rams.
Dr. Rams? You know him?
Well, yes. We talk quite often in the wee hours of the night as he grades the papers of his poor students.
So that's why I'm failing. Oh, well, you know, you're right. Pangloss's philosophy is bogus. Best of all worlds isn't very accurate.
Well, exactly. That's the point. It's about time, Carl. You're so smart.
Oh.
Yes, just think. In the centuries to follow, the best of all worlds, what we have now will be, well, the good old days. And then you'll get to the thing that's better, and then you'll realize it wasn't so great after all. No matter what you do, there's millions of deaths and destruction all around.
Oh.
So, rear end my best of all worlds. Speaking of rear ends,
Yeah.
did you notice the old lady with the one on my cheek?
What?
Yes, he was pathetic hobbling around.
You seem to enjoy people's suffering.
Oh, really? Wait, look, it is Dr. Rand. Yes. What the heck? I don't know where I just seen this. Give me a moment to collect my thoughts. It does take a bit out of me. I don't mean to brag, but such a talent as mine, it takes years of practice to understand. Sometimes you get it wrong. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you find you're never good enough. No matter how many grades you get, no matter how many academic awards or financial gains, you're never enough. And sometimes, well, all we can do is just turn around to see what faces. Oh, gosh, who are you?
I'm a sick man.
Oh,
I'm a spiteful man. I'm an unattractive man.
got that right. Oh, I know where we are. Notes of the underground. Oh. If you want to take a nap now, I won't blame you. This part's really long.
Where is Dr. Rand? That's
We are in 1860 St. Petersburg, Russia. I hope you brought a jacket.
Thanks for the warning.
Just...
But that's oddly specific.
I think my liver's diseased.
Oh no.
However, I know nothing at all about my disease, nor can I say for certain what troubles me. But I won't consult a doctor for it. I never have, and I never will. Even though I have a respect for medicine and doctors. Besides, I'm extremely superstitious. Enough so that I respect medicine. I'm well educated enough not to be superstitious, but I am superstitious. No. I refuse to consult a doctor out of spite. That you will probably not understand. Well, I understand it though. Of course, I can't say who it is I'm hurting by being spiteful. I know better than anyone that I'm hurting myself and no one else. But still, if I don't consult a doctor, it is out of spite. My liver is bad? Well, let it get worse!
What's wrong with him?
Well, it's one of those things where, sometimes, somebody, he ate something really bad at the, I don't know. Somebody did some good work. You know what I mean? Like, just, yeah.
I've been going on like this for a long time.
Only 20 years.
Now I'm 40. I used to be a government official, but no longer. I was a spiteful official. I was rude and took pleasure in being so. You see, I didn't take bribes, so I was bound to compensate myself for that at least.
Wait. He was rude because he didn't take bribes?
Well, yes. You see, back then in Russia, everything was really expensive. The gas was high, the food was high, and politics were crazy.
Yeah.
Actually, it sounds a lot like right now. But that's fine. He had to make money somehow.
When petitioners would come in for information, I would be instantly infuriated. And I felt intense enjoyment when I succeeded in making anyone unhappy. There was one officer that I could not stand. He refused to be humble and clanked his sword in a disgusting way. I carried on a feud with him for 18 months over that sword. And finally, I got the better of him. That was in my youth, though. But do you know what the main reason was behind my spite? The whole point of it was that even when I was rude and belligerent, I was inwardly filled with shame. Because not only was I a spiteful official, but I wasn't even a bitter man.
Man, it's a good thing I'm not like him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aren't you?
I was lying just now when I said that I'm a spiteful official. I was lying for the spite. I was simply amusing myself with the petitioners and the officer, and I never could become spiteful.
I'm not like... What do you mean by that?
Look, You don't lie to others? Like, what about last week when you told your mom you were working on a paper for your honors class, but instead you went out to a concert with your friends? A Taylor Swift concert!
That was just, how did you know? That's different.
Last year, a distant relative gave me $6,000 in his will, and I immediately retired and settled down in my apartment. My room is a wretched, horrid one on the outskirts of town. My maid, an old country woman, ill-natured from stupidity. I'm a pitiful man with nothing to show after 20 years. I don't have comrades, though I once had a small group of them. I never liked them. They did everything a good comrade would do. They invited me to parties, they checked on my well-being, but they did that out of obligation. They don't care about me. I walk behind them in disdain with myself, and they invite me to go along, but I refuse. I won't allow myself friendship. I don't deserve it.
You know,
I could never find love.
that's definitely you.
What? I can't even earn the acknowledgement of others. I followed a police officer for months, just wanting to humble him for ignoring me. He only acknowledged the rich. I bought this coat in hopes of impressing him.
I mean, come on. You don't ever show off to your friends?
No.
Like trying to make those paper grades so you can show all the losers how much smarter you are.
See, I do have the money to pay you. I just refuse to give it to you. I am the master, and you rely on me for payment. But you've been rude today, so you don't deserve to get paid.
Okay, so that's not you. You're too much of a goody two-shoes and annoying and kind and sympathetic to be like that.
Yeah.
Who needs this guy? He's got problems. And,
No,
you
yeah,
know
we
what?
should go.
Yeah, let's just leave. Sorry. Okay. This next one. Well, it's kind of a waste of time. I'm not going to lie. But sometimes on a journey, you have to take one of those unnecessary road stops. So this is where we're at. Speaking of stops in traveling, Pilgrim's Progress is about a pilgrim named Christian. And he has this goal to see the celestial city. Doesn't sound that great to me. It sounds like the name of a lighting company, but whatever. He's trying to go to the celestial city to see God. But along his way, he realizes his backpack is heavy, where he carries all his sins and burdens. He should just drop the stinking thing and climb up the mountain, right? Makes sense. I'm hoping that our dear student will see that she should let go of everything and just live freely. I mean, besides, all this holiness stuff is a waste of time. Just go to church once a month like everyone else. I mean, come on. Enough. Let's get this over.
This is much better. Yeah. Look, a pilgrim. I think it's kind of admirable of him to go on a journey for his beliefs.
Huh. Well, you know what? You're more of an idiot than I thought. Come over here and watch.
Woe is me, this burden of sin is so heavy. I can bear it no longer.
I believe I can help you with that.
Who are you? I have not seen thee before on my journey.
I am Mrs. Worldly Wise Woman, and I have come to ask thee, what is that thing on thy back?
This is my burden from the sins I've committed against the Lord of this land. I have had it ever since I have read this book. I aim to get rid of it by going to the gate of heaven.
The gate of heaven? What a joke! Doesn't thou know how treacherous the roads to that place is? Who would send thee on such a dangerous journey?
Well, a good man named Evangelist sent me this way. He told me I could be relieved of my burden there.
Well, that man sounds like a fool to me. I should go on my way instead, friend, for it is shorter and simpler.
So cute. Kids like that.
worldly wise would come may have deceived me about the route being shorter and simpler.
Yeah.
Event Christian, what is thee doing here?
What is he doing?
I just asked thee the same question.
I'm sorry, I was just so surprised by the sudden appearance.
Answer the question, Christian.
Well, I met a woman named Really Wise Moon, and he told me to go this way, so I'm abandoning your way to follow her. I regret it so much, so please believe me.
Calm down. Pull yourself together, man. You shall not be punished for this. Please, pull yourself together. You good? Now, will you continue on the path to heaven that I have set you on originally, and not stray from it from anyone that tries to persuade you to do so?
Yes, you trust me. I will stay on my walk with faithfully.
Very good. Now be on your way, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, this book was a waste of time, but you know, I really like that girl named Liza. So, you know, I wonder if she's single.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. Like, seriously, you should have like a number or something?
I think that would.
No, it's okay. No. We gotta focus on what
Yes.
matters. Okay, and the question is, what did you learn? Did you see how useless that burden was and carries? Not going the hard way is foolish.
I don't know. Maybe the easy way isn't always the best way.
Oh, please, don't act like this was some kind of revival experience. What it was stupid. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. I'm going to show you all of this. Did you know that? Because now you do. And you know what else? Any knowledge found outside of yourself is useless. That is the point. No need for all this reading in these books.
Oh, well, easy for you to say when all you've been doing is, showing me knowledge outside myself, and then encouraging me to follow in the footsteps of the characters, except the immoral ones, not the moral ones.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, come on.
Jeez!
Yeah.
You know what? You're acting like this thing was written by a bunch of old, stodgy old men.
And you're acting like this entire experience was written by a bunch of, I don't know, honors freshmen.
Because it was!
No, tell me it's not.
Enough! Not like her little mind can comprehend it anyways. I'm so tired of this. People, you mortals, audience members, don't you see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to help. I'm trying to show her that you don't need to work so hard. You don't need to go on the straight and narrow. You don't need to even study or turn in papers or debate. You can just have it all inside already. But no, some people don't get it. And you know, I'm really sick and tired of this pattern. So I'm going to take her one last place. The place where it all went bad for me. I'm just a poor being, cast out of my home into an abyss. I'm from Paradise Lost. It was my home too, and nobody would give me a chance. And so I had to make my own and build my own path and become my own master. That's the only way you're ever truly free. So, observe and see the true path to knowledge and truth. You.
This is nice. Where are we now? It looks like some sort of garden. The Amazon, maybe?
No, close enough. It's actually Eden. It's supposed to be a paradise, but doesn't look much of paradise to me. It looks like carpet.
Whoever that guy is sure doesn't look like he thinks it's much of a paradise either.
Oh, that guy. Well, if you were him, you would feel the same way.
Wait, you mean that's Adam? Oh, must be post-fall Adam to be so sad.
Yes. Poor widow Adam, kicked out of his garden because he said he ate the seed of God. No, you know what's not okay? I'm tired of this. I want my story to be better. You could have made it better, Milton. I could have had it. I could have been here. And you could have at least kicked him out of the stinking garden.
What are you talking about?
Just talking to my friend.
Who is that?
Greetings, Adam, seed of man, made in the image of the most holy God, whose name is exalted forever.
Greetings, spirits, servant of God. That is what I perceive thee are, filling me with that holy terror I felt in that last hour when God came to me for the last time. What purpose you with my wretched self?
I come unto you with sorrowful purpose. To bar you henceforth from this garden, lest in your sin you take and consume of the fruit of the tree, in addition to that sin which you have already fallen in, perpetuate your sin forever.
I feared that that may be your appointed goal. Is there nothing I can do? No recompense I may pay?
What are you hiding for? I can't even see us, remember? And it's an angel, like.
Well, I'm not hiding, you know. I just was startled, that's all.
Oh.
And you know what? I mean, you never know. It's not worth it anyways. I mean, we're just wasting time. We should just leave.
No. Look what Milton's doing here. He's creating a whole scene around Adam getting kicked out of the garden.
He sure is.
That's pretty cool. I want to have fun with that.
Look, it's completely unnecessary. If you ask me, completely unnecessary. I was just leaving.
I want to listen.
There is no method by which you may repay the debt you owe, but God is not unmerciful, for He has charged me to reveal to you those things that are yet to come.
I do not know what recompense I may feel, knowing that I have destroyed the solace of God's company. But speak as you will.
It will come to pass that man will become desperately wicked upon the earth, so much so that God will see fit to reduce man on the earth to one family. From this, all mankind will spring again, but they will become wicked in their hearts again. But God will choose from this man a nation to call his own, for they shall seek him, turn and then return. And through this, through their generations, God will bless and guide them to perpetuate his plan to bring restoration to mankind.
Restoration? What is this I hear? Is the sin of my heart to be forgiven, yet not in my own time?
It shall be as you say. But God, though just, will not pour out his wrath on man forever, but in great love and mercy show grace to his people for all time.
I've heard enough of this from. I'm leaving. Let's leave now. This is worthless.
What are you talking about?
Let's go.
This is beautiful. Milton figured out how to put prophecy, like a giant Easter egg in this book. I think that's pretty cool. Why are you so down on all these books? All this knowledge, anyway. I think they have important things to tell me, and it's like you're trying to convince me they don't.
Well, you see, it's
And
really
what
just
else
one.
would you expect?
Whoa. Hey,
He can
hey,
see
you
us
guys,
so
you're not supposed to see it. You can't see me. You're not supposed to
You are a fool, Lucifer.
Hey, don't use that name.
You should not have shown her that which you did not want her to see.
Go on about that bad of a guy, Felix. I mean, really.
You're Satan? No, that actually adds up. No more of this. You're not going to keep me from knowing the truth. Get up.
Eve, it's worthless, okay? Don't believe her. Hey, go.
You're done. That which was meant for evil, God meant for good. Go, take, and read. For as we know, tantum et tenebris receptum constabit.
Tantum et neighbors receptum constabit. Only what is won from the darkness remains.
Well, we hope you all enjoyed our honor showcase. We had a lot of fun putting it on. And I was reminded back there that I neglected to introduce myself at the beginning. So, my name is Kason Langham. I am the honors president for the 2023-24 academic year.
And I'm Gracie Warner. I'm the vice president. And Julia Hunt is not here. She's our secretary. She came down with the flu last minute, and so Bug filled in for her. Woo! 20 minutes heads up, everyone. Great. Thank you all.
Now, in recent years, it has become a tradition at the end of every honors project to award the Kleos Award. Kleos is a Greek word for honor, and it is awarded to the most valuable person on our honors project each year. It's awarded to the student that puts in the most work, that puts in the most effort, and who we think has made the greatest contribution. So, Kayla, would you bring me the Kleos Award, please? This is the first year we have had the Kleos Award in this physical form of our symbol, the torch. This award will be displayed in our Honors Lounge, and there will be a board behind it with the photos of all Honors Kleos Award winners over the years, so we will have a visual record of that. So without further ado, my council and I have deliberated, and the Kleos Award winner for this year's Honors Project is Mr. Josh Knockby. That Josh was the honors president last year. He's come back for one more semester to help see it out. Josh is a senior this year, so this is the last semester he'll be with us in honors, and it means a lot to us to give him this award. I know it means a lot to him, so congratulations, and thank you so much for all that you've done in honors. So I would like to invite Dr. Rand if he would like to say a few words, and after that we will have a reception. I think we've sent someone to go get some cookies and some drinks, some lemonade and some tea. So we'll have a reception. Y'all can hang out, talk to all of us. Parents can take photos. We know how much y'all love to do that. So whatever y'all would like to do, and that will conclude our program. So, Dr.
All right. Thank you.